that brings up another subject that reminds me of when the older boys used to get the scent out of skunks. Were you involved in that?
No, no, but go ahead. That's a good story.
Yeah, they either killed the skunk or sometimes I don't think even killed it and operated on it and took the scent gland out. And it was quite a common thing, I guess, to do that. Anyway, one time they put it in little vials. One time we went to a roller skating. There was a big building that was set up for roller skating, and on a nice summer night they opened all the windows along the sides. And one time one of these older guys took a vial of that skunk scent and set in the windowsill of the roller skating rink with the wind blowing in there, and it just cleaned out that whole, it just cleaned out, everybody had to leave. You know, there was probably 100 people in there skating. Were you involved in that?
Yeah, yeah. I was there with Kent when we rode through the roller rink. And as we rode through, and yippee-yi cowboy, here we go, in the front door and out the back, and Kent threw that. But I think he threw the scent bag itself against the wall in there, and we was gone.
I wonder if that was another time.
It might be.
You did that on horseback through the skating rink?
Yeah, we used to ride horse into the bars and everything else, excitement. Ken roped on one time and dug him out of a bar. They actually took a rope and roped him and pulled him out.
Roped what?
Oh, some wine was trying to scare the horse, and Ken just backed out of the door and dug him with a few feet and let him go.
And we had 3 boxcars on the place that Dad had bought to to keep one was to keep some cattle in, and one was to keep tools and machinery in, and the other one had some stuff stored. I remember one time you had some stuff stored in there.
Yeah.
But the skunks, there was about this big of a square underneath the middle of the boxcar that was on the ground, and the skunks would live under there. And one time we knew there were skunks living under there, so some of my older brothers and I was tagging along, went and jacked up the whole boxcar. They dug down and put jacks underneath and tipped up the boxcar so they could get the skunks out. And so skunks were a big thing going on then too. And Dad used to say, if you can pick up a skunk by the tail, it won't squirt you. And so we tried that, or some of us tried that, and it didn't work. But anyway, a lot of things on skunks.
Yeah, do you remember one about Dwayne? He was out trapping, and him and I was up the river, and he found the skunk in the hole, and he was setting a trap, and he hadn't caught it, but he knew it was in there. He set his trap, and the skunk must have backed out to the hole, and Dwayne got right in the face. And the folks had company, some kind of, I think people in the church or for some little reason.
Fireside or something maybe?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of people down here. Come Dwayne back, and he got right in the eyes. And he come right in running in the house, and he had to get some water. Boy, he was in misery, but that was a stink that everybody noticed. Mom made him go outside and clean up what outside he could.
Mom used to wash our clothes in tomato juice sometimes when we would get sprayed really, really strongly.
Yeah, I think that works pretty good.
And riding the school bus to school, I remember I used to chase skunks all the time, and sometimes I'd have that scent on me, not notice it because I got so used to it. And some of the kids would not want to sit by me because I had that skunk scent on me. I'd always try to chase them and see if I could catch them out in the fields and try to stay upwind of them, but sometimes you do get some spray drifted onto you. So we had a lot of fun messing with skunks.
We had to do something, didn't we?
Yeah.